So the first thing you want to do is to get into the plugins and the skills, right? The difference between a plugin and a skill is just how deeply integrated it is. Usually a plugin is more like it has, the whole backend stuff and the whole integration, more like a Figma plugin or a Photoshop plugin where, there's a whole team behind it, whether it's OpenAI or Slack or Chrome or Linear. So you want to definitely use, this is one of the most amazing thing is computer use. And I would say we are in the middle of that journey, but eventually it's going to get so much better. But right now it's so good. It's able to work on your computer. Like it can open Figma and start designing something on its own by using your own your own mouse, right? And that's so good because, you've heard of MCP, you've heard of like CLI. For those who don't know, CLI is when it goes to your command line and starts communicating with APIs. And MCP is when Figma, for example, introduced some sort of like a plugin. And then, again, it's connecting to the AI agents and it does all of these tasks. But then you have computer use, which works on everything, right? It doesn't require someone to build something. It's going to just use your computer as a human would. So I would imagine eventually you're going to be able to do computer use and you have an AI agent that records on your computer and creates videos and presentation using your AI avatar. So that's just how powerful it is. But for now, I'm using computer use a ton for testing. So for example, a user has a problem, you're gonna go through that flow and you're gonna use computer use.
I've been building a lot of AI products lately. My job search OS has 16 different agents. My newsletter has a recommendation engine, and I kept running into the same problem. I'd ship something, it would work in my testing, and then I'd get messages from users saying it's hallucinating or picking the wrong tool. The issue wasn't the prompts or the tools, it was that I wasn't actually evaluating anything. I didn't have a way to see what my agent was actually doing step by step. Every tool call, every decision. That's where Arize comes in. Let me show you. I'm going to open Claude Code and install Arize with just one command. npx skills, add Arize AI, Arize skills, skill yes. Now Claude Code already knows how to instrument my agent. I tell it set up tracing to Arize and it automatically analyzes my code base, figures out where the LLM and tool calls are, and adds instrumentation automatically. Now I can see everything, every trace, every span, every decision. And more importantly, I can evaluate it. That's the shift. Trace what's happening, evaluate where it fails, then fix it. This trace right here, my resume feedback agent was supposed to pull the company's tech stack from the job posting, but instead it hallucinated that they use React when the posting said Python. I never would have caught that without seeing the trace. And here's the part that blew my mind. I asked Claude Code to look at these traces and tell me what I should be evaluating. It came back with 4 eval criteria I hadn't written. Things like picking the right tool and staying grounded in the input. I wrote the evals, ran them, and found that my agent was making the same kind of mistake about 12% of the time. Claude pushed to fix, I reran the evals, and it dropped to under 2%. That whole loop, trace, evaluate, fix, took me about 20 minutes, and now it runs automatically. If you're building AI products and not evaluating them, you're shipping blind. Try Arize free at arize.com and get a year free, a $1,260 value with my bundle, Arize. Check it out. It's one of the top AI evals platforms used by all of the top AI teams for a reason. I hope you enjoyed that short clip. You can check out the full episode here.